Look what we got here, folks. We got a couple of junkers. This is a number 2 D-lite. It's got a globe in it. And I have my D-lite, my 1945 D-lite. You may have seen in the video. That doesn't have a globe. It never had a globe in the whole time I've had it. I've had it for 22 years. And yeah. If you're looking at this saying, oh, maybe you could do something with that, you gotta take a better look at at this thing. And here's kicker. Let's just take a look in the fount and see if it's okay in there. Huh? Yeah. Well, it seems okay. Should be all right. It'll hold fluid. So I haven't pulled anything apart or done anything to these yet, because I want to do it with you. So this here is a Dietz number 2 D-lite, and this an Embury Triumph number 2. I think it's a number 2. Might be a number 0, maybe. Yeah, okay, it's a 2. You can make it out there. I'm gonna put a little grind on that just for fun. I mean, look at this. Look at this thing. Yeah. So there's no saving that. So I grabbed it for the globe, which obviously, look at it, that doesn't belong in there. That gets short fatty, not a tall one. But this is a tall globe with lock knobs, so that's awesome. So we're gonna look at these, and so maybe there's some parts I could take out these, like the crowns. I mean, I can fix that. I mean, that's paint chipping, you know. Well, I can, yeah, maybe that, maybe the globe guard. Probably. This doesn't have a cap. So, but we'll find some. I don't know, the bales maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I'll be really surprised if any of these mechanisms work. I may have some trouble. Let's make some space here. Oh, that's better. Okay. Let's deal with one at a time here, because this thing is massive. This Triumph is huge. Okay. Is that gonna work? Is that gonna let me? Oh, be damn. You know, I'll tell you what. All these old, really beat up lanterns that I get, all the springs work. The chimney springs hold up. It's like I've never got one that was failing. Look at that. That still works. That still works. Okay, and that is, oh, that's so great. It's all intact and everything. Okay. I wonder what the wick looks like. Oh, wick's pretty beat up. Okay, Triumph, the insult comic. All right, so that is a number 2, right? I'm sure that's what it says. Yep. Number 2. Triumph. Cool. Yeah, there's nothing left. Nothing left. I didn't even look at the bottom of this thing. Let's see. Well, wow. Wow. This thing must have just sat in the weather, because that looks fine under there. Yeah. How did they get that globe in there? How? How far does that go up? Oh, geez, that doesn't even move. Wow, that, what? How'd they do that? Well, how did they do that? All right, well, I gotta figure this out. Let's see. Oh, that is not moving at all. That has been in there a long time. Holy smokes. Okay. So that turns this chimney. Oh, there we go. Look at that, starting to move a little bit. Okay. All right. Come on, baby. Come on. Is that enough? Is that enough to get? What is that? Oh. What do we have here? A Dietz fits all. All right. And that was hidden under there for who knows how long. Wow. Well, we gotta get, how the hell I gotta get that out of there? Son of a gun. How'd they get it in there? Okay. This is really making a mess. All right, let's see if we can. Well, it just kind of came out when the globe guard failed, and I could just pull it out sideways. I have no idea how they got it in there though. Weird. All right, so there's no saving that. That's obvious. But look at that. Great. Yeah, I think the only other thing really is the crown and the bail. Really? Right? I mean, I can't think of anything else except maybe the inner chimney. Well, let's see. I don't know if this thing is. Oh, it's been a long time since it was in that state. You can tell by looking at it. All the patina is a different color. All right. Here's what we got. Dietz fits all. Lock knob. Beautiful. Little rusting in here. I can soak that in some CLR, no problem. That I can find a new home for, unless I find something that'll fit. And great, a lock knob D-lite. And my poor lonely D-lite that I've had the whole time I've been living here. I found it here when I moved in. This has been through some stuff. For sure, but I've had this lit before in the past. Okay, Mr. D, I call him Heavy D. Hey, Heavy D, we got a little something for you there. Oh, it's like it was made for it. All right. D-lite's got a pair of glasses. So yeah, this is seeing some stuff. There's you can see the angle of that kind of screwed up. Big dent. I got some of that dent out by putting it in a vise, but it did open up some tubes here. Cool. Put him back up on the shelf now. All right. So we're gonna figure out what it is we can save off this. That's really hard to tell. I mean, I could save it, yes, but is it worth saving? I mean, everything's worth saving, I suppose, all these little things. Somebody might need that. So I'm going to take that off, check that out, I'm going to try to get this off, clean it up. It looks useful, but I don't know how good it's going to look. And then the lift lever. I don't know who's going to need that, because this lever is probably the last thing to go. It's tough metal. There might be hope. Let's get this globe plate up here. Not in such a hurry to preserve this thing's integrity, because the battle has already been fought for the life of this thing, I'll tell you what. But who knows? Maybe we'll get something out of this. Okay. Well, I mean, it's hard to really say. That's pretty hairy, but it's hard to say what it's going to look like after I get it on the wheel. Well, first layers. Now. Oops, somebody might need this little part too. So let's get it off of there. Okay. Let's take a little look. You can't even see the tabs under the rust. There it is. Ah, you can see the color of the paint. Kind of an orange. Interesting. Orange with a red globe. Ooh, man, this thing is... All right. Pardon my arm. Yeah, look how the color's coming out. Interesting. Maybe we could save this. Yeah, right. Wonder how I can get that off there without making a total mess of things. Well, the question is, with that bend, will I be able to make it through here? You know, the funny part is that I'm gonna rip this apart, and the first thing somebody say, "Hey, do you got that little part that holds that thing on?" And I'd be like, "Oh yeah, my luck that I just wrecked it for you." Okay, cool. It's out. Yeah, we'll leave that. Oh yeah, that's not budging. Will this work? Let's see. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah! All right. Thank you, Mr. Strap Wrench. Now, what do we got here? Ooh. Well, that's nasty. Man. And that's seized up too. No surprise there, but what do you want? I think I might need a soaking. Come on, baby. Alright, we'll spray the heck out of this thing. And we'll try to get the cap off. Alright, a couple squirts of WD. And we're out. Alright, looks like a salvageable piece with a gorgeous orange paint job. Yeah, we'll clean that up. Alright. Of course, I'm not being delicate here. There's no need to be delicate here. Yeah. The little Dietz top. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep. Used to say Dietz on it. I can see the shape. All right. Answered that question. Now, a cap. All right. Well, there it is. There's not a lot left. I mean, this thing was crumbling as I was pulling it off. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull the bail off. I'm not gonna save any more of this. I don't see any reason to save anything else. So I put the crown on the wheel. Yeah, there's nothing left of it. This thing's just a mess. Nothing left of it. This we'll save it. This cleaned up quite good. Yeah, I mean that's useful. That's a useful piece. Got to finish it up with the Dremel and get some of the paint off and put a little bit more shine on there, but that's fine. I'm not gonna touch this. This is a lot of work for nothing. But for somebody that needs it, I might need it someday. You never know. And this, so I'm gonna start a box. I don't have a parts box yet. I got 3 parts lanterns that are on the shelf that I don't feel bad about tearing apart. But yeah, okay. On to the next. Okay, yeah, time to move these hot messes out of the lab here. And they produced, though. They produced them 2 globes. That's great. But now I got a parts box started, and I can't put the Triumph in this box. It's just too massive. It's not worth it. So I took it outside and hung it up. Let it weather some more out there. This is one reason I'm saving this. And if I run out of room, I'm okay. I'll get rid of it. But at some point, I would like to try doing some desoldering and some soldering. I mean, I did electronics for years when I was a kid. But soldering with a torch and stuff, I use a soldering iron. I don't know if that would work on these or not. Probably not. But all right, this is going in the junk box. And that's it for this video about these just lovely works of art. All right, folks. Don't you go changing.